I'm walking through Kampong Baru. This is a very traditional area of Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. I'm on my way to the Petronas Towers to check that out. And I just arrived here last night from Da Nang. And I was looking out my hotel window this morning, thinking in my head, what just happened here? You know, this whole pandemic thing, lockdowns, not being able to travel. All of this now just seems surreal. I mean, I can't even believe I'm walking through here, and, you know, I zipped through immigration so easily. If you're very lucky to visit Malaysia and you're from a country that's visa exempt, there's no tourist card to fill out. You just go through, do your fingerprints, give them your passport, your boarding pass, and you're done. That's it. It's such an easy and seamless place to visit. So hopefully in the next week or so, I'll bring you lots more stuff from, you know, one of my favorite cities easily in Southeast Asia.
Flight time from Da Nang to Kuala Lumpur is under 3 hours. From Hong Kong, it's 4 hours. From Taipei, 4 3/4 hours. And from Bangkok, 2 1/4 hours. One of my favorite things about KL and what makes this city convenient and cool is its transportation system. Although not as sophisticated as Singapore or Taipei, it will take you to most of the important sites of interest, business centers, and of course, transportation hubs like KL Central. The KL Express is a fast and convenient way to get to KL Central either from Kuala Lumpur International Airport's Terminals 1 or 2, an approximate 35-minute ride. On this trip, my hotel was near a monorail station, so I'll be using that line for almost all of my travel around the city. The only downside to the KL Metro is not every connection is convenient. You'll have to walk 100 to 200 meters or more sometimes to get to your next station. A somewhat small price to pay, though, for transportation options that allow you to be less reliant on taxis and personal transportation. The Saloma Link Bridge is an obvious choice for people wanting that cool Instagram shot to share or are just interested in walking KL and getting some great views of the skyline and the Petronas Towers. 69 meters in length and only accessible to pedestrians and cyclists, this was an arduous walk between Kampong Baru and KLCC before it was opened in 2020. Now it's an enjoyable stroll with spectacular views. A nighttime visit shouldn't be missed as you'll get to see the ever-changing light show. You'll also have a chance to meet some locals and others who are traveling. The Saloma Bridge's design was inspired by the betel leaf arrangement seen at a traditional Malay wedding. Viewed from the Saloma Bridge and just a short walk away, the Petronas Towers are one of the most visited sites by tourists and locals of Malaysia. Ground was broken for the towers in 1993, and in order to complete the project deadline set by the Malaysian government, 2 construction firms were hired. a Japanese consortium to build the West Tower, and a Korean consortium tasked with building the East Tower. Construction was completed in 1996. From completion until 2004, the Petronas Towers were the tallest buildings in the world until Taipei 101 opened that year. Several films and television series have been shot on location here, including the 1999 Sean Connery-Catherine Zeta-Jones film Entrapment. The film drew harsh criticism from the Malaysian government when it was released for giving a fictitious representation of the city. Filmmakers used images of slums of the city of Malacca, edited with the Petronas Towers, creating a fictitious city of extreme contrast. Maybe not so cool. Perhaps the Malaysian government may have thought twice before handing out generous tax breaks and rushed visas had they known in advance this was the plan. Admiring the Islamic-inspired art and architecture with a postmodern design can be appreciated any time of day. But the towers really are awe-inspiring at night, when everyone comes out to gaze and get that perfect shot with the illuminated towers. The Surya KLCC 6-story shopping mall right next door is one of the premier shopping destinations in KL. 300 flagship stores along with tons of food options and the wonderful ASEAN supermarket where you can stock up on snacks for your room. Kampong Baru is a traditional residential area of Kuala Lumpur, established over 100 years ago. Many of the houses are wood-framed, and it's a much more relaxing place to walk than much of the modernized area of the city like KLCC.
I'm staying in Chow Kit this time here in Kuala Lumpur. This is the first time I've stayed up here. Usually I'm down in either Bukit Bintang or KL Central. Very cool around this area. We're close to Kampong Baru, which is all kind of local style. They've got some local markets around here, and it's the afternoon, so it's a little bit slow right now, not as much stuff happening. Come back in the morning and take another walk around here in this video. By the way, anybody watching this video that works at Uniqlo, I buy these black shirts all the time. Maybe you've noticed, I don't know, in these videos I'm always wearing a black t-shirt. It's by design. It's cheap. I don't have to worry about continuity ever, because if I'm always out shooting with a black t-shirt on, it can look like it's all in the same day. So that's why, and I just can't be bothered to look at colors and things anymore. Just black is easy. But it seems like the black t-shirts at Uniqlo in Malaysia have a different neck size. They seem the neck, unless I've gained like 5 pounds around my neck in the last couple of days, the neck is a little bit tighter. Anybody from Uniqlo watching this, can you tell me, do they make different sizes, XLs, different dimensions, depending on the country? I don't know. I don't think people here have thinner necks, and maybe it's just me.
Filled with street food stalls, restaurants, and cafes, you'll find one of the best selections of Malay specialties here. And of course, lots of stands selling prized varieties of durian. Bukit Bintang is the shopping, eating, and entertainment center of KL. Several malls here offer everything from international brands to specialty Japanese stores, as well as a vast array of cheap and cheerful stuff. There's even an intersection crosswalk modeled after Tokyo's Shibuya Scramble. There are hundreds of restaurants, cafes, shops, and food stalls offering just about everything. Some streets are also shut off to traffic in the evening for friendly socializing, adding to a vibrant nightlife. And what shopping district in Asia wouldn't be complete without a cheeky Turkish ice cream vendor? Star Hill Mall is where you can find Taiwan's Elite Bookstore and Elite Spectrum, their first locations in Southeast Asia, as well as an assortment of luxury goods stores and boutiques for the crazy rich. Pavilion KL, featuring 700 retail outlets and restaurants, is massive, but it's not the biggest shopping center in the city. That acclaim goes to Berjaya Times Square, also located in Bukit Bintang, connected to the Imbi monorail station. The Pavilion Crystal Fountain, considered a national landmark, features the bloom of hibiscus. The three bowls symbolize the three main cultures living harmoniously in Malaysia. Pavilion KL has a convenient covered walkway to KLCC that takes approximately 15 minutes. Jalan Alor, or Alor Street, is one spot you shouldn't miss if you're a lover of good food in a relaxed atmosphere. The iconic food street is made up of several Chinese-style seafood restaurants, food and drink stalls, fruit stands, durian purveyors, desserts, and snacks. Check out a menu, start ordering, and enjoy some fine food at affordable prices. People from every walk of life enjoy dining out on Alor Street. Even this lonely-looking solo traveler seems to be enjoying his time.
I heard that.
I've had so many great meals and made great memories over the years and met people traveling from all over the world here. Jalan Alor is definitely a place that makes KL cool and should be at the top of your list of things to check out. You should always count on some showers or a massive downpour or two during your visit to KL. Sudden downpours like this one are usually finished within an hour or so. The showers seem to always refresh and reset everything for more indelible adventures.
Thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. You know, I was thinking on the way out here to shoot this segment that I just had such a great time this week in Kuala Lumpur, and I will never get tired of this. I love doing this, and I love sharing this with you. And it's such a pleasure and privilege to be out on the road again traveling. Thank you again. If you want to support the channel by any means, please do so. There's 2 links in the description below. Just check those out. Anything, everything, always appreciated. More videos from Vietnam, here in Malaysia, East Asia, Southeast Asia, and South Asia, so do subscribe to the channel. Peace, love, and safe travels from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. This is John Sabo.